We're in.
Cheers.
Cheers! Episode 2. And then you drink the milk. He's a phony! Not drinking whiskey at all.
Welcome to the podcast with that's me. And to me. That's me. That's him. He's over there now. Do what? Welcome to the podcast with that's me. And to me. That's him. He's over there now. Do what? Welcome to the podcast.
I mean, put a wing on one of them, you know.
This isn't going in the podcast.
Good
Nailed
stuff. Episode 1 was a resounding success. Millions of people.
Thousands.
Millions.
Not millions.
We agreed on millions. It's got at least 30 views.
26.
It's got at least 30 views.
Most of them were by us.
Yeah, I went around different locations in Wellington.
Signed it.
Around all the different cafes and just watched it 30 times. I loved it.
I love my cow's milk.
Ah, this light is too bright in my face.
We could put a filter over it. One more whiskey!
Cheers.
Cheers.
And it was really good feedback from people that do comedy, from just friends. Like, yeah, it's good. It's good, encouraging. This is the thing though. In the first episode, we talked for over half an hour of recordings, and like 13 minutes went into it. In the end, 10 minutes of us.
Yeah.
So we can say whatever we want. There's no fear.
Yeah, I can say things like shit.
Shit bollocks, cunt. Fuck you, mum.
I don't say cunt. I don't say fuck my mum.
Too late. It's going in. I got the edit. So we did stand up basically at a bar called the Welsh Dragon. So Mike's first ever 6-minute set. My first 6-minute set in about 6 months or so. Yeah, so we went with our friend Lucy. She came and recorded us. She watched the first episode of the podcast, so she was in on the old Teste joke.
Testes, 1, 2, 3.
And then so I opened with Teste just for you guys. You and Lucy laugh on the video, but that's all I ever expected. No one else, everyone else is just like, doesn't know me. Did he say Teste? Like, they don't quite know what's going on.
Testes. Hey, so real quick, I just saw the
That's what I was looking forward to, is just the non-acknowledgement of saying Testes was what it was all about.
What else? Oh yeah, anyone feel an earthquake last night? Did anyone, is that just me? Yeah. So that happened, right? Yeah.
Okay, so on podcast 1, we were talking about earthquakes and how I thought they were happening all the time, but they weren't. And then that night, or the next night after we recorded, there was an earthquake. Seriously, there was an earthquake that night. So I was in bed and it just started wobbling and I was like, what the fuck? This is just me again. And I messaged you saying, are you feeling this right now? So that's why I brought it up. It was just, I didn't actually plan to say this either.
So I'm quite new to Wellington. I arrived here around the same time as COVID, don't look into it. But yeah, so I had my first earthquake a couple months ago. There was like a 6 or something a couple months ago. I was actually trying to get up for work that day, like a lockdown was over for me, and I was trying to get up. All my alarms have already gone off, so I'm just like refusing to get up, and then the earth started shaking. I was like, alright, I'll get up! There is a God and he needs me to get up and go to work. So it's good to be out of lockdown, right? Is everybody happy? Happy to be here? Yes. Yeah, I used lockdown as an excuse to grow a full beard. Turns out I still can't grow one. Lockdown did not help. I just get facial hair like above my lip and here, that's it. It grows and grows here and nowhere else. By the end of quarantine, I just ended up looking like a wise old Japanese man. Quick peek. That just says be funny, be funny, be funny, be funny. I notice a lot of people are going something free at the minute, like gluten-free, meat-free, plastic-free, soy-free, dairy-free. I've decided to go vegan-free. Means I cut out all vegan people from my life. I gotta say, I never felt better. I feel like Wellington's probably got its fair share of vegans, and don't gang up on me. I just got like one really vocal vegan friend. She's like a born again vegan, you know. Like every time I speak to her, I'm like, hey, how's it going? She's like, I'm great because I'm vegan. Are you vegan yet? No, why are you vegan again? You're a moral fuck. I'm like, Jesus, trying to fend her off like she's a vampire. I gotta cross a bit of chicken bones.
I'm so happy how that came out because I hadn't planned that at all.
That
Like,
was really good.
The rant especially, like I'd written a bit of that, like the hey, how's it going? I'm great because I'm vegan, blah blah blah. But I'd never practiced it or anything, so I just because I said it so fast, I was really surprised that it came out all making sense.
I do enjoy getting high. Any fans are getting high? A little bit of weed. Yeah. My ex-girlfriend didn't like when I smoked weed. She said it would make me forget things. And she was kind of right to be fair, it did make me forget things. Like, every time I smoked, I would just completely, totally forget why I was with her. It's fine, I've said it to her, she laughed.
I did really enjoy that, honestly, like because I wasn't sure about that joke because it's a bit mean and.
But that's it. You know it's mean, and you can address that straight afterwards because you feel a bit whoops. And then you address it.
Yeah.
I told her, you know.
I did actually tell her.
That's what's great.
Because I felt bad. We're good friends.
Like with the vegan thing, you know, don't gang up on me. I'm just, you know, I just have an extremely vocal friend, so therefore it's, you know, it's in my life.
Yeah, it's like you want to come across as you are, and that's something I care about. I don't want to be a dick. I want to be a dick that's teasing you, like your friend who's teasing you.
It's fine, I've said it to her, she laughed. It's kind of weird having a mirror right here. It's like either double the audience or it's just me at home. Yeah, so we tried to get my shit together.
We watched a gig a few weeks ago, didn't we? But we didn't go properly into the room. We kind of stayed a few feet back from where the camera is. So I never saw that mirror. Yeah. And then we came in on this night and we were sat, me, you and Lucy talking, and then we all noticed the mirror and was like, oh shit, look at, and the entire wall is a mirror. I kind of looked at it and it did look like double the audience.
Okay, is it time for a bong? Man said to the burger, what do you want? Do you want to have fries with that?
Do you want to have fries with that?
Do you want to have fries with that? No, I don't want to have fries.
I love me some fries.
That's the Kumar fries. You see in the background? We're like in a fucking city. That's amazing. I do a silhouette of Pickle Man singing a song. Pickle me this, pickle me that, Mr. Pickle.
So, we've been practicing juggling the last few days, and then it's actually only taken a few days to get pretty good. But the one problem I've got right now is that I kind of throw them forward, so I just end up like running around the room chasing after the ball. So I'm trying to practice sat down, then I can't do that. You know?
I think I figured out why.
Like I need to get the actual just in a small space sorted out. Like they go all over the place. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to, like I throw them forward because I don't want them to hit each other in the air.
Yeah, well that's it. But I think you've got to like somehow do it sideways.
We should just put that on loop. I'll stay in the same position.
Yeah, just a looping GIF forever.
Thank you guys. I'm sure. Yeah, well, nice to be here.
It was a difficult venue though, because it's quite intimate and everyone was like real close and looking at you. And I remember saying clitoris and looking at a girl in the eyes and she got really embarrassed.
And I thought, pretty much until I was 16, that the clitoris was in a different place every time on a woman. Like it would be like in the left corner or on the back.
So you said clitoris and looked a girl in the eye.
Yeah, my brother told me he was 16.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
10. I asked him what the clitoris was, and then he's like, "Yeah, I know all about the clitoris. You come to the right place."
You make it sound like a dude in like an alleyway with like a leather. You know when you open up a jacket.
Hey, I got all these clitoris.
I got these clitori. Gonna eat trade big ones, small ones, old ones, young ones. Old bad, young's bad. Let's not go there. I've got consenting age. They're still all severed off. It's
Why
still
you
hard.
just 7 clitoris in your pocket?
Hey, this is your joke, not mine.
Hey, what? So my brother was showing me all these 7 clitoris.
So it's all your brother's fault.
And he was like really elusive to the fact, like, where are they? Like, ooh, it's a mystery, you gotta find it. It's a really hard thing to find.
Yeah.
And then I believed for the longest time that it was in a different place each time.
Yeah, the armpit is great.
There it is! So you're really into armpits, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, are you not? Yeah, and then you did it to a woman and she reacted. So you then thought it was in there.
It's here! Found it!
Found it, yes!
I found it! It's just like a mole.
And then you go to your brother and go, it's in the armpit, I found it.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, because he still doesn't do it.
Now he's going on fucking armpits. Another fallacy I had about women, I thought their vaginas were like front on, like in their body, like
Oh, yeah.
like theirs.
Yeah. Wait, they're not?
I was like, how does this work? You just go like in their stomach?
Right.
Like you're going in that way?
Yeah, oh, like in the belly button.
Yeah, it's just
almost.
like is any of this going in the podcast?
So welcome to the sex podcast.
We're talking about vagina.
We're being ourselves as kids talking about sex.
Let's do it. Have you heard of neurolinguistic programming? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I asked you a question.
Pickle me this. Pickle.
Pickle me that.
Pickle me this. Pickle me that.
There's so many creative people out there, and so many people who perhaps haven't found their niche yet, maybe because they haven't like grown up in a musical environment. Like I grew up in a musical environment. I think you could be fucking musical, but you don't. But I think you could if you just kept going and winging it and stuff and just trying stuff out. I feel like that's in you.
Nice. Well, I really appreciate that, and it's something I've really wanted to do for years and years and years, but yeah, just not been in the environment. Never really had musical people around me, aside from asking for a keyboard for my 10th birthday and a music book which consisted of like the top hits and trying to memorize a Britney Spears song. Aside from that, I never really took my career any further.
Oh baby.
The biggest crush on me. So embarrassing. I loved Britney Spears, and then she shaved her head. I think I was over her by that point. It was a very young crush. I don't know if I just came across her first, whatever, and Christina was like, whatever. What?
You'll see.
Yeah, I'll let you edit this one, and then I never get to see until it's online. And then at some point, a couple of years later, the dirty Christina Aguilera came out, the wrestling ring, and that turned me instantly. I was like, who's Britney Spears? Nope. I think I was older too, so it was a different like type of crush. It was from she's pretty to I wanna.
But it has to like, we have to cut around here and put blood all over it.
We should do that one episode. We'll surprise you.
Like every now and again, just a weird scene, and this could be just like this short thing for like a second where you're just like screaming 3,000 times.
Yeah,
Ready?
we can bring back. Wait, what do I do?
I don't know. 3, 2, 1. Go!
So, whatever we're talking about, you can't break it. So what were we talking
I
about?
think we were talking about the existence and reality that is the
Oh
ethereal
Jesus!
concept
I'm
of
gonna
life.
jack back into that high cerebral
Wow,
conversation.
That was amazing.
Cool. Do it now.
do you wanna hear a mantra I made up?
You ruined my surprise. I was gonna surprise everyone with the alien. No one could tell. I was a pickle ninja. It's like this now.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No wait. What? Oh, dude.
You put whiskey in my eyeball. Oh, we should buy some outfits from that cheapy shop.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it now. Here, more accessories the
Yeah.
better. The more accessories, the more opportunities to be silly. And it's all about being silly.
My name's Michael Milkhead. Oh fuck.
Oh, so one of the random things, you know, like testes in stand-up.
You want some milk?
One thing I was thinking, no, you know the old testes at the beginning. You got to do that yet, by the way, as well.
I have to do testes?
Yeah, at some point you have to do
Oh
that.
mate, that sounds
If I
like
do
a
it,
great
you got to
time.
do it. Yeah,
Okay.
So,
Testes.
and you got to do it to someone you know.
You gotta do the testes.
Call someone up and be like,
Dude, it looks like
testes. Hey, so did you know COVID shit and stuff? Neuro-linguistic programming.
Yeah.
NLP.
How? Yeah, NLP. How you got this conscious layer of mind and your non-conscious mind. The idea of this is to quickly go straight past the conscious mind and into the non-conscious mind. I'll do it with you. The answer is yes. How much you feel in yourself not to say yes, you examine that maybe, but then you feel yes. But
What's the question?
the question is,
Yes. Am I doing it? Am I NLPing?
draw me a picture
Of
the scene.
the scene.
Yeah. Because
Okay, Kate Winslet, I'm gonna draw you a picture.
draw my picture.
Every time we do that, you should play like, the jazz music just for like a second. Just, oh, yeah, Mike will do the heavy lifting on the music. I'm just here for a visual pleasure.
Yeah, you gotta dress up.
I'm drawing.
Like fucking, you gotta be the man with the pecs and the.
I need to be the cleavage. The female musicians on YouTube are great. Every thumbnail, guitar and cleavage.
Yeah, I mean, cleavages are great, but not to perpetuate showing people's cleavages. You should show me after I've earned it, you know? Don't just give it out there. It's a message to all you girls out there. Don't just give your boobies a name without giving them a proper introduction. They call me Dr. Love.
Banana.